Come closer, my grandchildren. Sit here with me. I want to tell you a story. It is a true story. It is the story of my life. I am an old man now. My face has lines. My hair is white. But inside, I remember everything. I remember when I was a young boy, just like you. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to the year 1939. I was 10 years old. The world was very different back then. It was a quiet world. We did not have the internet. We did not have mobile phones. We did not have computers or video games. Can you imagine that? A life without screens. We lived a simple life. We lived in a small house in a village. In the evening, my family sat together in the living room. We had one important machine. It was a radio. It was a big wooden box. It had big buttons. The radio was very special to us. We sat on the floor and listened. We listened to music. We listened to funny stories. We listened to the news. The radio was our window to the world. During the day, I played outside. I ran in the green fields. I climbed the tall trees. I watched the clouds in the sky. It was a peaceful time. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. We were happy. We did not know that the world was about to change. We did not know that the bad times were coming.
It happened on a Sunday. It was a sunny day in September. My family was eating lunch. The radio was playing nice music. Suddenly, the music stopped. There was silence. Then a man spoke on the radio. His voice was very serious. He spoke slowly. He said, "We are at war." The room was very quiet. My mother looked at my father. She started to cry. My father held her hand. We were all afraid. A few days later, everything changed. The men in our village had to go. They had to be soldiers. My father had to go too. He put on a green uniform. He packed a small bag. We walked to the train station. It was full of people. Everyone was saying goodbye. The train arrived. It was a big black steam train. It made a loud noise. Choo-choo. My father looked at me. He said, "Be a good boy. Take care of your mother." I hugged him very tight. I did not want him to go. He got on the train. The train moved away slowly. I waved my hand. That day, my childhood ended. I was the man of the house now.
Life without my father was very quiet, but it was also very hard. The biggest problem was food. Today, you can go to the supermarket. you can buy everything you want. You can buy candy, you can buy meat, you can buy fruit. But in the war, the shops were empty. Do you like chocolate? I loved chocolate. But during the war, I did not eat chocolate for 5 years. There was no sugar, there was no butter, and there was very little meat. We had a little book. It was called a ration book. It had tickets inside. We needed these tickets to buy food. 1 ticket for 1 egg. When the tickets were finished, there was no more food. My mother was very smart. She said, if we cannot buy food, we must grow food. We looked at our garden. We dug up the grass. We worked very hard. My hands were dirty, my back hurt, but we planted seeds in the ground. We waited and we waited. Finally, green plants appeared. We grew carrots, we grew onions, and we grew many, many potatoes. I ate potatoes every day. Boiled potatoes, fried potatoes, potato soup. Sometimes I was still hungry. My stomach made noises. But we were lucky. We had our garden. We learned to be happy with a simple bowl of soup. We learned that food is a gift.
But the hardest part was the nights. During the day, we worked in the garden, but at night we were afraid. Sometimes when we were sleeping, a loud noise woke us up. It was a terrible sound. It was the siren. Ooh, ooh. It was a long, low cry. It meant danger. It meant airplanes were coming. My mother would run into my room. "Wake up! Quick!" she whispered. We did not put on our shoes. We ran in our pajamas. We did not run outside. We ran down, down into the basement under our house. The basement was cold. It was dark. It smelled like old earth. It was our shelter. We sat on the cold floor. My mother held me close. We sat in the total darkness. Above us, we could hear the noise. Vroom, vroom. The sound of big engines in the sky. The house shook a little bit. The windows rattled. Clink, clink. I was very scared. My heart beat very fast. Thump, thump, thump. I covered my ears with my hands. I did not want to hear the war. My mother was brave. In the dark, she sang songs to me. She sang quietly. Her voice was soft. She told me, "It will be okay. We are safe here." We waited for hours. Finally, the siren sounded again. A long, steady note. Ooh. That meant all clear. The danger was gone. We could go back to our beds. But I never slept well after that sound. Every day we waited for one special person. We waited for the postman. He came to our village on a bicycle. He carried a big bag of letters. Remember, we did not have email. We did not have text messages. We could not call my father on a phone. We only had letters. Every morning, I stood by the window. I watched the street. Sometimes the postman walked past our house. He did not stop. That made us very sad. It was a long, lonely day without news. But sometimes he stopped at our gate. One morning, he gave us a letter. It was a small envelope. It was dirty and wrinkled. It traveled a long way to find us. I looked at the writing on the front. I knew that writing. It was my father's handwriting. My mother took the letter. Her hands were shaking. She was nervous. She opened the envelope quickly. We sat together on the sofa. She read the letter out loud to me. My father wrote, "My dear family, I am safe. I have food. I miss you very much. I love you." We were so happy. My mother smiled. It was her first smile in a long time. We read that letter many times. We read it in the morning. We read it at night. We kept it in a special box. That small piece of paper was very important to us. It gave us hope. It told us that my father was alive. It told us that one day we would be a family again.
5 long years passed. Then, one day in 1945, the bells started ringing. Ding dong, ding dong. The church bells rang loudly. The radio played happy music. The man on the radio shouted, "The war is over! We have peace!" We ran outside. Everyone was in the street. People were laughing. People were crying. People were dancing. Strangers hugged each other. The dark times were finished. A few weeks later, I was waiting at the train station again. The big steam train arrived. Choo-choo! Many soldiers got off the train. I looked for one face. I looked for my father. Then I saw him. He looked different. He was very thin. His face was tired. He had gray hair now, but his eyes were the same. He saw me. He dropped his bag and opened his arms. "Papa!" I shouted. I ran to him. He picked me up. He hugged me and my mother. We cried tears of joy. We were a family again. That is my story, my children. Why do I tell you this? I tell you this because you are lucky. You live in peace. You have food. You have a warm bed. You do not hear sirens at night. Never forget that peace is a gift. It is the most beautiful gift in the world. Now go and play. Enjoy the sun and be happy.